Hello, this is Roger from the MSC Mission Office, and I'm just back from India. So it's a bit cold here, that's why I've got my hoodie on today. Well, we went to Bangalore, and from there we went to Nellore, to Vellore and Mysore. And then we went to Coimbatore. So that was a lot of travelling. So Nellore was northeast, Vellore was south, Mysore was southwest, and Coimbatore was further down to the southwest. The whole trip was very informative, very useful. I found out much about India. I found out much about our MSC brothers in India, and I found out a lot more about all our projects that we're doing there and how they work. So the trip was very informative, very interesting, but very, very tiring. We spent a lot of time on the road, some of the main highways, which are quite remarkable, and back into smaller roads and back roads and even onto dirt roads, and finding it difficult to find a particular place. So a lot of our projects, particularly water, have gone into some fairly remote areas. I commented to one of my brothers that one particular area was very remote, and he's looked at me and said, there's places that are more remote than this. So big thing was the water projects. I learned a lot about them. Some of them, particularly in that remote part that I just mentioned, there were two bores down to varying depths, 300, 400, 500 feet. Two bores were salty. The water was salty. One was salty with also some chemicals. Another place, one was just muddy. So all of these needed filtration, and we have some simpler filtration works just to get out the mud and the salt, and others require more filtration because of the chemicals. So these are reverse osmosis and also ultraviolet light that cleans the water. A number of those places I tasted the water. It was really beautiful, clean water, and quite drinkable. What was even more interesting for me at that stage was how much the people genuinely and really appreciated having that clean water. And they said they were happier and healthier, because a lot of the other water gave them health troubles. And now that they have the clean water, it's improved their health quite a lot. So that was a very big thing. And some was just pure clean water coming straight out of the ground, didn't need any filtration, just needed a pump and a delivery system, a tank and a delivery system where the people could access the water. And a lot of them just had, in various ways, just a line of taps where the people could come with their containers, turn it on and fill up, and away they went. They'd still have to carry it back to the house, but that was much closer than what they had to do before. And so they were some of the water projects. Two I'll talk about again at another time. Two were not complete because one, the water was much deeper than they thought and the funds were exhausted, so they couldn't put in a pump and the tank and the delivery system. And one, they drilled down to about 900 feet and did not find water, so they went down further, closer to a lake where the water table would have been not so deep, so they went down 700 feet and found water, but they ran out of money. So, but they have the pump, they have the electrical cable, and they've got to run the power down to the pump and then the pipe back up. And I think the distance back up the hill to where it has to go would be probably 500 or 600 meters. So that one. The other one, there was a couple of very interesting ones for disadvantaged youth. One was up in the mountains. Down in Tamil Nadu, we went up into the mountains, beautiful, beautiful forest, lots of tea plantations, and this school of about 350 kids from the tribal people who, they look a little bit different. They have their own language, they have their own culture. A lot of their parents work in the plantations, but don't get paid enough to really support the family. So we did a water project there, which is successful. And sister was asking for a school scholarship system or a support system for the kids to pay their fees and uniforms and books, because a lot of them just their families can't afford to pay, and this will give the kids a chance. Now, some of the kids from there, I'll show you again another time, some of the dancing that they did was just truly remarkable, but they were very well spoken, very polite and very welcoming, and again there a great appreciation of what we're doing, which means great appreciation for yourselves as donors. And they said that many times. Many thanks to the Australian people, the Australian donors who support us with these things, and for me being there, seeing the results, seeing how grateful they were and what good it was doing, was very important for me. So what you're doing, when you're giving donations, small or large, is truly helping people to a better life, and that is a mission worth pursuing. Thank you.